What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match and Barcelona beat Real Madrid in the Super Cup final in the Clasico and walk away with our first trophy in over a year and a half. First trophy without Messi, first trophy for Xavi, first trophy for Busquets as well as the captain, and it was a masterclass of a match from Barcelona. Champagne football, Xavi ball in full effect. We walk away as the Campeons. The starting lineup for this match is on the screen right now. It was Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Araujo, Kounde, Eric Garcia, Alejandro Balde, a midfield four of Gavi, Busquets, De Jong, and Pedri, and a front two of Ousmane Dembele and Robert Lewandowski, with Franck Kessié, Raphinha, Sergio Roberto, Ansu Fati, and Eric Garcia all making appearances off the bench. The first goal in this match was scored by Pablo Gavi, and it was excellent work from Barcelona. Busquets pressing very well. Camavinga gets the ball, gives it to Dembele, Dembele to Pedri, Pedri to Lewandowski. Lewandowski puts a beautiful through ball to Gavi, and he slots it home, bottom right hand corner, past Courtois, and he makes it 1-0. The second goal was scored by Robert Lewandowski, and again the play started from Busquets winning back the ball. Frenkie de Jong is getting pressed by Militao and I think Carvajal as well. When they're pressing him, he gets the ball that gets a pass off just in time. Gavi's through on goal, 1v1, scores it to the middle, finds Lewandowski, and he finishes it and gives Barcelona the 2-goal lead right at the brick of halftime. And the third and final goal was scored by Pedri, and again it was Lewandowski who wins the ball, finds Pedri on the left hand side, who was just a millimeter onside, runs down the left, squares it in the middle, and finds Pedri at the far post. No one marking him. He puts it into the back of the open net and gives Barcelona the 3-goal lead. So overall, the team performance rating on the night, I'm going to be giving it a very high 9 out of 10. If I could give decimals, I'd give it a 9.9. You're probably wondering, Barca boy, what's with the 1 point off? No clean sheet. If we did not concede that goal in the final moment to Benzema, I would have gave the team performance tonight a 10 out of 10. But I can't give it 10 if you don't get a clean sheet, which of course is unfortunate, but my god, the pure annihilation. I'm going to say this, hopefully I don't forget it, but I was getting tiki-taka vibes in that game. Oh my god, I was chanting oles all over the place. Now first half, it was typical. You know, we saw it against Betis, we saw it against Atletico, we saw it against Espanyol. Pure domination, intensity was fantastic, fluidity of the ball was great, everyone's connecting well. We go 2-0 up, half that comes around, and I'm saying please, for the love of God, keep it up. Keep the same consistency, same performance level, and we did that. But to be fair, I think in the first 20 minutes, we slowed down a bit. Madrid, I think, had one chance, but other than that, it was clear shutdown. And again, that defense of Ter Stegen, Balde, Araujo, Kounde, Christensen was rock freaking solid. As soon as one of them came off, and Araujo, we leak a goal. The defense, I think, is set in stone now for the rest of the season. It is absolutely rock hard. And then after that, we just control the game, control the tempo, the passing, the fluidity. Everyone's connecting so well. Frenkie de Jong was world class. Busquets was outstanding. Pedri and Gavi, I mean, fucking hell, man. They are absolutely brilliant. And this, for me, shows what Barcelona can do at their best. There's a lot of talk after the game over in the Champions League. Commentators were saying that, oh, Barcelona in the Champions League, they can win it. This team, we know is good. We know is great. The board worked very hard over the summer to make this team possible. It's just about consistency, whether it's individually or individually or team based as well. I think individually, you can say Frenkie de Jong's a bit inconsistent, but he's played well against Atletico Madrid. He was okay against Betis, and then played outstandingly well. Busquets, crap against Atletico, crap against Betis, plays very well today. The team as well, we played well for the first half an hour, then dropped for the rest of the game. This for me tells me that at our highest level, we are one of the best teams, if not the best team in the world. I am over the moon with this performance, and of course we're walking away with a trophy. We ain't going trophyless this season. Vamos, first trophy I think in a year and a half since Koeman's Copa in 2021. I'm ecstatic, but of course it's just a Super Cup. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll celebrate today and tomorrow, then that's pretty much it. We move to the Copa del Rey, which again is the higher of the cup competitions, but this would be great for morale boost, great for confidence boost as well, as the team did want to win this. You saw it in their faces in the celebrations as well. So very happy, and overall team performance rating, I will be giving it a very high 9.9 out of 10. Let's now get into the players' individual player ratings, and this season this will probably be the highest average ratings we'll see from individually, I think, for a very long time, until the final stretch of the season. Firstly, in goal, Marc-Andre ter Spider-Man, 9 out of 10. He pulled some crucial saves in this match, but again, no clean sheet. But it's not his fault. The defending was a bit scrambling. We're all just kind of celebrating at this point. It's like 10 seconds left. It is what it is. I would have given him a 10 if he did get the clean sheet. So, a bit unfortunate, but he was world class again. I think his passing off in the back today was very, very good. I'm thinking, oh, just thump it Ter Stegen, pinpoints it to Dembele every single time, or Lewandowski. Best goalkeeper in the world right now in form without a shadow of a doubt, and for me, Ter Stegen gets a 9 out of 10. Now for center back partnership, firstly on the left hand side it was Andreas Christensen, and I'm going to be giving Christensen a 9 out of 10. We got him for free, by the way, for free. Just keep those stomach problems away, and boy oh boy do we have a world class center back on our hands. Again, he was exceptional. He had, by the way, not only his defending but his passing is superb. He gave this one through ball, I think, to Frankie de Jong. Then I think Frankie de Jong shot and it created a chance. That through ball was between like about 5 Real Madrid players straight into the feet of Frankie de Jong. And also he's sparing it out wide to Balde, switching the play to Araujo, defending as well. Aerial duels for him were world class. Christensen was just brilliant today, and for me, he'll get a 9 out of 10. Center back partner on the right hand side, it was Jules Kounde. I'll be giving Kounde an 8 out of 10 today. Now I would give him a 9 like the rest, but I knocked him down a little bit just because I think his passing today was not that great. He was very, very sloppy in his play. His touches weren't even that great in some moments, but defending wise, world class. Thank God we signed him instead of, Koulibaly, whatever the case may be. 50 million, every single freaking penny of that 50 million was worth it, baby. Kounde is world class, and of course had to shift the right back for the last few minutes. Again, I would have given him a 9, but I think his passing today wasn't that great. His touches on the ball, he was a bit sloppy in some moments, but again, defensive wise, aerial duels, ground duels, slide tackling, shoulder barges with Vinicius, keeping Benzema quiet. World class Kounde, and for me, he'll be getting an 8 out of 10. Into the fullbacks now. We're off with Ronaldo Araujo at right back, and for me, he'll be getting a 9 out of 10. His job was very simple: stop Vinicius. Did he do that? Check mark. Again, I took him 1 rating down because we didn't keep a clean sheet, and that's pretty much it. We would have had 10s flying all over the place in this player ratings, but clean sheet has really hindered it, of course, for the defense. Look, Araujo again today was world class. I think again he is similar to Kounde, a bit of sloppy touches, sloppy passes here and there, but you get that with Araujo. You know what you get with him. You know he's not the best passer in the world in defense, but what he does best at is the defending, and he was brilliant today. First few seconds, takes out Vinicius, got a yellow card for pushing him as well, sending him a message. Made some good overlapping runs and runs in the midfield as well from that full back position. So happy with him. What a defender. Hope he's not injured. Hope he's just discomfort and cramp when he got subbed off, which I think it is. But Araujo, 9 out of 10. My Uruguayo. Now at left back was, of course, Alejandro Balde, and for me, Alejandro Balde, 9 out of 10, and I do think he was the best defender for Barcelona. Juan, you gotta renew his contract, man. It's just take what I said to him in the Atletico Madrid match review, pluck it in right here. Exact same thing. He was the most consistent player for me throughout the entire game. World class, and we need to play him more on a regular basis. For me, he is absolutely superb. His pace is disgusting. Pure and utter disgusting. Oh my god, when he ran past Carvajal, I was like, damn, have my children. He was so good. His crossing today was fantastic as well. Some of them were a bit ropey, but the idea was there, and once he learns, adapts, gets more experience, those crosses will get there. I just think Balde is absolutely world class at his age as well. Starting left back for Barcelona, without a shadow of a doubt in my books, will be one of the best left backs ever if he keeps this up, or not ever, but for Barcelona, of course. And I'm so happy to call my left back 9 out of 10, but also the best defender for Barcelona in this match, in my opinion. Into the midfield now. Firstly, El Capitano Sergio Busquets, living his first trophy, of course, as the captain, and for me, he'll be getting a 9 out of 10. Y'all were hating on him in the live chat for the game. Yes, he gave away a few balls and was pressed, but created both the goals in the first half. His passing was exceptional. His movement of the ball and him playing his role as a pivot today was fantastic. Look, the problem with Busquets is that there's no doubt he can't do this consistently. If you pluck him, if we have a Clasico this weekend, you play him, I guarantee you he'll be worse than he was today. He can only pull this out once in a blue moon, but he pulled it out today. He was fantastic. I have no complaints. I think, again, when we're getting pressed and he was looking a bit ropey, the pace on the counterattack as well was not that great, but at his job, and of course creating those 2 chances today, superb from Busi, and he gets a 9 out of 10 from me. And the next midfielder, of course, we did have 4. Next one is Pablo Gavi, and he'll be getting a perfect 10 out of 10 rating from me. 1 goal, 2 assists, ran that midfield. I have nothing to say. No complaints, no nothing. Speechless. My golden boy. 10 out of 10. Say no more. Next one, of course, is Pedri, and for me, Pedri will be getting a 9 out of 10. I think him playing that cam, center forward role in that first half, he did that very well. Started dropping into the midfield, creating chances. Glides past Toni Kroos as well in the first half, was disgusting. But again, with Pedri, when the ball's at his feet, it's just... I don't know how to describe it. It's so mesmerizing. It glides with his boot. It's so good. Of course, got a goal as well. You could say he's Barcelona's best player over the 2 games we played in the Super Cup. World class. I think right now, top 3 best midfielders in the world on current form, without a shadow of a doubt. Pedri for me, 9 out of 10. And last but not least, Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong will also be getting a 9 out of 10 from me as well. Absolutely bossed that midfield. He was basically our engine. His 2-touch passes, his driving runs, his turns in the midfield as well, sending, Toni Kroos and Modric to the shops. You get the ball, simple turn, creates some space, and he's just running through on goal. It's... Again, for Frankie de Jong, the main thing for him is about consistency. Once he does this every single week, he'll be one of the best midfielders in the world. I still think he is. But again, he's just shown today why the club consider him as an untouchable player. World class, without a shadow of a doubt. In my eyes, Frankie, 9 out of 10 tonight. Into the forwards now. We'll start with Ousmane Dembele as, one of the 2 strikers, or he was playing out right wing essentially the entire game. But I'll be giving Ousmane tonight an 8 out of 10. I thought he played well. I loved how he attacked Mendy for the majority of the game, which he did a bit more, especially after he got that booking right half an hour into the game. He easily could have got Mendy sent off. But he did miss that big chance, I think, before we even went 1-0 up, that 1v1 with Courtois. Or was it for the 4-0? I don't know. My head's all over the place. But he did miss one big chance. I felt like in the Madrid box, he wasn't as effective. I think his best role today was picking up the ball on the halfway line, driving at Mendy, cutting inside. Link-up play with Pedri and Araujo was really good alongside Busquets as well. So I will be getting Dembele an 8 out of 10. Lastly, there's, of course, RL9. Robert Lewandowski. I think that's 1 goal, 1 assist for him today. He gets a 9 out of 10. He got, I think, a pre-assist. He's been involved in all the goals, essentially. He did miss a few chances in the first 15-20 minutes. The shot off the post, that was a great save from Courtois. The header, that was just over, but difficult. But this is what you get in a striker like him. Like Pep says famously, he smells the goal. He knows when the goal is coming, and we saw that today. He got the goal. He got the assist. 40 million. Every single penny was worth it. Hopefully he can do this for this season, next season, because my God, he is so good. And without him, this team has no focal point. He is the focal point for our team. It's so good to have him. I think hopefully Xavi does play him midweek, because he won't be playing against Getafe over the weekend because he is suspended. But I've been speechless at this whole entire play rating. I have nothing to say. Lewandowski, world class, 9 out of 10 from me. Now for the substitutions, the subs were Raphinha, Franck Kessié, Eric Garcia, Ansu Fati, and Sergi Roberto. They all came in last 10 minutes. I think Eric Garcia had a good tackle in the last few seconds. I don't even think Ansu Fati touched the ball. I don't even think Roberto touched the ball. Raphinha, I think he could have got a goal if Lewandowski gave him that through ball instead of going for the 40-yard chip on Courtois. But I think Raphinha, he wasn't as direct as you want from a winger. Every time he got the ball, he cut it back. I wanted to see him drive. I want to see him go at the defense like Ousmane Dembele does. But apart from that, they all had really no time to make an impact. So I'll give them all an average 6 out of 10. And last but not the least is, of course, the manager, Xavi Hernandez, who for me tonight will be getting a perfect 10 out of 10. We won. We are Campeons. We played champagne, Xavi ball football in full effect. Subs was fantastic. 3 goals. Yes, no clean sheet, but I have to give him a 10. I cannot not give Xavi a 10 today. Look, let Xavi cook. We've now played Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid in the space of what? A week and a few days. 2 wins. What's that? 4 goals scored and 1 goal conceded. Let Xavi cook. Even if we lose against, well, not midweek, we can't lose against the Copa del Rey. If we lose against Getafe, all this stuff, you have to let Xavi cook. Let him take his time, like Arteta got at Arsenal, like Klopp got at Liverpool. Some managers need some time, and Xavi is showing signs of improvement. Look at his subs today. They were a bit late, but again, we were trying to, run down the clock, and the team was playing so good, you don't want to disrupt it. Subs were good today. He's improving slowly but surely. Let him cook. Saying Xavi out week in, week out ain't gonna change nothing. The new manager will come in, whether it's Luis Enrique or Thomas Tuchel. You'll say Tuchel or Luis Enrique out in like a month or two. let Xavi cook. Let him cook. He won his first trophy today. Congrats, Gafa, my manager. 10 out of 10, and hopefully and better not be the last trophy for this season. So that was my match review for Real Madrid versus Barcelona in El Clasico for the Spanish Super Cup final. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discuss. Go out tonight, party, enjoy the moment. Don't party too much because this is, just a Super Cup, so you can go out. Campeones, campeones, ole, ole, ole. But most importantly, do not forget this. I'm going to end the video off with this chant. Madrid, cabrón, salud la campeón.